a very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to League 87, preliminary final time between Redcliffe and North. A vital match for both sides, with the winner, of course, going through to meet brothers in next week's Grand Final. The loser, well, they can hang up their boots for 1987. David Wright, North showed in patches last week that they can produce the form to win this match today, but the big question is, of course, can they keep it up for 80 minutes?
I think they would have learnt their lesson from that one, Bill, but unfortunately I think it was such a demoralising loss. The fact that they led at one stage 10-0, then 16-6 with 20 minutes to go. Very difficult now for Oliphant to get over that psychological barrier they're going to be up against. Plus they've had a number of injuries during the week, so I think Norths are going to do it very tough.
For Redcliffe, they had a great win over Winner Manly a fortnight ago. Now they've had the break. Is that going to work for or against them?
I think it's an advantage at this stage, Bill. I think they come in just that little bit fresher. Vandervelt's had plenty of time to prepare the side, and as well as that, I think man on man, he's got better players. He's got better talent to work with. But of course, it doesn't necessarily mean that they can win the match. It's teamwork that wins these big games, and it'll be interesting to see whether Redcliffe can put together that sort of teamwork. I think they can. I think they're good things to go on to play brothers in the final next week.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the two sides that line up this afternoon. North's first up. In the backs, one change to last week's squad, and that's Anil Wharton. He comes in at 5'8", replacing Craig Groff. And that's a tactical change by Oliphant in an attempt to inject some more attack into that back line. And Trevor Cook still hasn't recovered from a hamstring injury, so Roslin remains in the centres. In the forwards, one important change. Bill Dart has succumbed to that hamstring injury, and Gordon Reid is the replacement. And McCabe has been named in the side, but there's still some doubt whether he will play.
A couple of very important changes in the Redcliffe side. Let's have a look at the back line first up. Gordon Barwick has come in place of Robin Thorne. Robin Thorne has been troubled by a knee injury over the last few weeks, so that'll be an important change. And also Doyle. Doyle's come into the centres. He's played most of the season there. And Steve Cherry, let's have a look where he's going to play today. In the forwards, we would think. He'll play in the second row, and almost inexplicably, Ashley Tupaia will sit on the reserve.
Fair chance that Craig Groff may even take the field today with his luck. Referee for today's game, Eddie Ward, signals time on. There's the kick-off by North, deep down into Redcliffe's territory. Kicking into that breeze, David, but it's not much subsequence.
No, not a great deal in Redcliffe's favour, although it's interesting to see that in last week's game, Bailey, there's a penalty coming straight away, not allowing the player to get up quickly to pick it up.
There's a restart. Brian Niebling running at the line, hitting the advantage line, and North were waiting for him that time. He's pulled up just 2 metres short of the try line. Sandy setting it up to juggle that one, boot through very quickly to cut him off.
Too flat.
Redcliffe now starting to mount their attack. Out to Benson. Cut down though by Wharton. Here come the open side. Oh, finds Keogh. Keogh for the line. Yes, he reaches out and scores. Great determined effort by Keogh. And Redcliffe put the first points on the board.
Well, it was a second lunge by Keogh. A lesser player would have gone
almost up to the halfway mark.
By Harvey tackle there, of course he suffered concussion, didn't finish the match last week after a very heavy tackle from Brett Lemire.
McCabe in the pass has been intercepted by Canescu. Where's he supports? Yes, there he finds his supports. Gets a pass up to Teeman. Teeman from the try line, he'll outpace Duggan and scores. Teeman into a try for Redcliffe, and they're starting to run away with it.
Well, came from a beautiful intercept from Brett Canescu. Reads the game beautifully, Canescu. North hoping to be on the attack, and Redcliffe turned defence.
2 from 2. This is probably the most difficult. Moves in, strikes it, coming around, waves away this time though. The score remains Redcliffe 12, North's 0. In fact, now the replacement on the field.
Brett Rolls is on, and he'll play at fullback.
Harvey again, tries to stand up Leakley, does so, and stands up Ganescu. Still going Harvey, but can't beat the tackle of Sandy.
Harvey got himself out of trouble and back into it twice. He should have really then looked for his support.
Now comes the kick, but it's too late. Bagnall. Rolls sets himself. Well, he's made a meal of it. Dowling with it. Dowling for the try line. Will score. Yes. Brett Dowling. An opportunity strike. Picks up and scores right beside the upright.
Well, there's no guy deserves it more. He's followed the ball everywhere today, Brett Dowling. He's not going to give in. The high ball was a good one. Put plenty of pressure on. Bagnall it was who got the ball away. Plenty of height in it. There's Brett Rolls, number 17. His ball just misjudges it slightly. Should have taken that one, Brett Rolls. Ultimately, no pressure. Dowling picks up the loose one. This guy was not going to be stopped. He just said, I'm going to keep running. You won't stop me. And the big fella over. North's back in the match.
Guy Harvey with the attempt at goal. And there it is. Up go the flags. And now the score. Redcliffe 12. I think they'll be content to go to the half-time break now, Redcliffe. With that 6-point lead.
Build up to a kick, they should do. They should at least put a bit of scatter into the game.
Good pressure though by North. Keogh takes the tackle right on half-time, and Redcliffe go to the break, leading by 12 points to 6. Redcliffe now have a chance to go back on the attack. Sandy spots a hole. Sandy's through. Asked by the defence to beat, but he can't beat them as Kelso puts him down just 2 metres short of the try line. The blind side, Benson desperately trying to get over but can't. Just pull down. Redcliffe mounting the attack. The blind side again. Konescu trying to burrow through.
Wasted tackle. Konescu was looking for someone to give it to, and no one was in a position to take it.
Sandy, it's dangerous. Still holding it up. It's off to Keogh, and Keogh will score.
Well, Bob Keogh, almost a carbon copy of the first try of the match when he took a beautiful short pass off to score a fine try from the Dolphins. Have a look at the strength of Sandy. Hit very hard there by the North defence. Couldn't stop him from offloading. And Keogh, I'm going to make the try line. You won't stop me from here. Reaches out beautifully. Great determination. His 7th try of the season.
Trevor Benson with 2 from 3 so far. This one right in front. Breaks it, and up go the flags. And now Redcliffe move out. They lead North by 18 points to 6.
9-3, and North have not got a penalty yet in the second half.
Benson finds touch. 12 metres short, the halfway mark. Niebling with the second kick. Takes play just short of the halfway mark. Sandy, Cherry, right on the halfway mark. Konescu, a little run from dummy half. Gains a few metres too. Takes play 10 metres inside of North territory. Benson, that's a Teven. Can he slip his pass? Almost. Knuth was interfered with in the back play. Referee didn't see it. Blakely has support back inside to Rolls. Rolls starts the motor up towards the quarterway. Keogh going for his 3rd try. Still going. Bob Keogh will score his 3rd try and will bring it round close to the uprights. What a great effort from the second rower.
Fantastic stuff from Bob Keogh. He was selected to play for in the Brisbane team very early in the season. Against that, a few times they've had their chances. Karokin, who made that great try-saving tackle on Redcliffe a couple of moments ago, he replaced David Gerard.
And a bit of spite starting to creep in.
Well, Redcliffe won't want to buy into a fight, and that's one good reason not to buy into it if you can't fight to start with, but they're in the grand final. Why would Benson want to get into that fight when they're in the grand final next week? He now realises he can't fight either. There's number 6, Benson. He is very, very groggy. Only memory keeping him on his feet. Penalty has gone to Norse.
There's the restart. Dowling, as he's done all day, taking it up to the defence. Reid takes play just inside of Redcliffe's territory. Duncan setting it up. Dowling is the pass to Booth, chiming in. Really going through the motions now, North's just throwing it around. Groff spots a bit of a hole. He's almost up to the quarterway. Gets his pass to McMahon. McMahon has support back inside Kelso. Kelso gets his pass off to support, and Cook will score. Cook will bring it around. A late try from North. That's a consolation one. At least they'll go out knowing they can breach Redcliffe's try line.
Well, not a bad way to finish the season for North. They won't be in the grand final next week. 24-10 the score at the moment with 11 to go. Miracles don't come.
Good position to attack now, Norths. Booth will play the ball on the quarterway. Karokin goes himself from dummy half. That's good yardage. Redcliffe reluctant to tackle him. Now North starting to mount some attack. Dowling has support. Gets it off to Reid. Reid gets his pass to Groff. Groff on the try line. Pull down just short.
Who got him? Bob Keogh.
Effervescent Bob Keogh. Bagel will score from dummy half, and North are back in the match. Well, you wouldn't believe it. Bagel scores.
Great stuff from North, showing great character. They may have left their run too late, but who knows?
To add the extras. Moves in, but he took it around, and that could have stopped North. They trail 24-16.
They hit back very, very strongly. They could easily have put this game right back in the melting pot. It's not to be. A good season from North. Oliphant's done, I think, a particularly good job with the side. and he's to be congratulated as Redcliffe make the last surge.
Tim Cowell looking to slip his pass, couldn't quite get it away. Head supports linking up outside, 5th tackle. Howard will work the blind side, Niebling, long pass, been intercepted by Cook. Cook, this will test out his hamstring. I think he'll go all the way. No, Teevan's coming across in cover defence. Teevan will run him down, I think. Cook changes direction. Teevan riding him down, pulls him down, just a metre short. A quick play the ball, it's still on for North. A quick play the ball, but I think he'll be penalised surely. Yes, he will.
Play on though, play on.
Play on. Cook taps the ball.
Oh no, Eddie Ward's been tackled. Did you get that one, Brad? Who got Eddie Ward there?
Well, Trevor Cook pulled down in the shadows of the try line.
Amazing game.
North's now.
Dowling wants players outside him. He's got gaps out galore out here on the left. He wants the ball.
Dowling gets a shocker. Sets up for him nicely though. Keogh. Little chip ahead. Rescue following through. It's loose on the ground. Rolls picks it up. Still alive.
Bagnall hasn't left the field yet.
Well, Redcliffe will finish it off. There it is. Redcliffe through to the grand final. They'll play brothers next week. North still an effort, but not to be. Final score Redcliffe 24, North 16.